What's up, black people? How y'all doing today? Black and all and
What?
et cetera, et
You showed
cetera.
up right on time.
I know, I know.
You magically appeared.
I'm
What's
like
good,
that.
folks? What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode. I'm gonna do I'm gonna puff my chest out so y'all can see my nice new shirts that I pressed out.
Oh,
This
all
is
right.
this
There
is
we go.
Javano Stokes. We got Danny J. Quick, Morgan. What's your middle initial? Damn it,
I've got two.
Jay.
J.
Yeah.
Morgan
Hey,
J.
hey,
Morgan J. A. Iverson.
hey.
Jay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome to another episode.
Wait,
Top five live.
what's the other name?
I thought y'all was friends. What's
Bro, I can't. I'm not giving you that.
I know I
can't
know
say that online.
I know Jay, but I didn't know you
I
had
thought
Jay.
y'all was friends.
Is it Anthony?
I'm not
Is
saying
it
my
is it
full
is it
government online.
Azariah?
Have you told it to me before?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I
Oh,
thought,
okay.
okay. In my brain, like I was shocked, and then I was like, I think I actually have heard that before. Never mind. Okay.
Hey, what's good, y'all? What's good, man? I heard what happened.
Morgan, what do you usually get from Chipotle?
Uh, when they have the what you call it? What's the special chicken they be doing?
The carne asada. No, the carne asada is the steak.
Uh, God.
It's chicken. It's chicken.
When
Okay.
when they have their special chicken,
You
I
don't eat
get that.
Chipotle?
Dude, every time I talk to people about Chipotle, they talk about the after effect. I don't want that.
No.
Every time.
Hey, Chipotle is where it's at for me.
Chipotle fire. I do have to point out. Now we're doing this show at the same time that the DNC is going on in Chicago, and Barack and Michelle are both speaking tonight. So I listen.
This is what they have DVR for, man.
Man,
Yeah,
you must
report that.
What'd you say?
We play it on the internet tomorrow.
I was
all
gonna
day.
say, like, you
I
gonna
don't
see
care
it
nothing
a
about
lot.
no, yeah, I gotta see a lot. But for those who are not watching, the delegates are going through state by state and nominating Kamala tonight. And for Georgia, they just had Lil Jon come out and they played "Turn Down for What" while he was.
Man, I wonder if people gonna complain about that.
If they complain, who
They
cares?
complained about Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, but Meg was twerking.
What? I don't get maybe it's me and maybe I'm jaded and maybe it's the age and I've seen so many of these political things, but like we done seen all types of celebrities endorsing and performing at these basically glorified rallies.
I did not personally have issue with it because I'm not uppity, but I can't say that I don't see the angle that people were coming at it
I
from.
don't see it.
I can't say I don't see the angle. I do, but I also think, as I said before, quite some time ago, actually, this election is going to come down to voter turnout, especially young voter turnout. And if the young voters turn out, it's going to be a landslide for Kamala. Definitely.
Depends on which young people.
Huh?
Depends on which young people.
No. The culture is ours. It's been ours for over 20 years.
So you mean black young people?
No. I mean young people. The primary consumers of hip hop are not black. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Okay, so
that's why I say it depends.
So that's why I said that. No, I'm saying the culture is ours, and it's been ours for a long time. If voter turnout's high and the young voters turn out high, Trump's getting swamped. Just like it happened to McCain, and just like it happened to Romney. All you need is an Obama type turnout, and if that happens, there's nothing to be done. It's just
said McCain and Romney.
Yeah, when Obama beat McCain and Romney.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I thought they lost, but
yeah.
I was like,
that's
did it work for them?
That's who Obama ran against for his two elections. This election is going to come down to that. There's going to be disaffected. Like the people that are fighting over the parties are missing the ship. One, because anytime there's high voter turnout, Democrats are going to win because there are more registered Democrats than Republicans. It's impossible for Republicans to win if there's high voter turnout, and they know that, which is why gerrymandering and voter suppression are a linchpin for the party. But if young voters turn out, by and large, they're leaning Democratic, which is bad for Republicans and for Donald Trump. So, yeah, I wish I had put money on this stuff. I really wish I had put money on this.
Put money on what?
I had people arguing me down that they weren't going to switch. The Democrats weren't going to switch their who they were running, and I had people arguing that Kamala couldn't win. Oh snap! Duran, what's good?
Hey, it was good, man.
Man,
treason. Damn, man. Why I gotta be treasonous?
I'm here to troll the. Dang, yeah, I know that was. He came out the box strong.
Hey, listen, man.
Terrible. What's up, Darren?
Darren, hey, Darren. Hey, you want to come on, Darren? You could come on and talk about AtlantaCon if you want, man. I'll send you the link.
God,
let me know.
He ain't coming now.
Great show this weekend, man. We
definitely called Atlantic Comic Con, but
Atlantic.
Nah, you ain't said that. You said Atlanta. You said Atlanta.
No, I didn't. I said Atlantic.
You said something crazy.
What did I say? What did I say, Danny?
Atlanta.
We said Atlanta, but it's okay.
I said Atlantic.
Okay.
Man, y'all some.
Hey, listen. Okay.
Hey, listen, man. You know, if you wanna, you know, give me a plane ticket. If you wanted to give me a plane ticket at a hotel room, I'd have been there.
Hey, listen,
I didn't pay nothing for travel this weekend. So
that was their first show.
Yeah, I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go, but you know, they started moving dates, and everybody started moving dates, and
treasonous.
He said treasonous too.
I gotta do my hometown, man. I slept in my own bed this weekend.
Hey, you definitely can't beat sleeping in your own bed.
I slept in my own bed.
But I will say,
for a liquor hotel.
I will say I did thoroughly enjoy Atlantic. Stay right up there. And he gave me the side eyes. I will say I thoroughly enjoyed Atlantic Comic Con. Extremely happy for Darren, Greg, everybody that was involved with putting that joint together, man. Like,
hey, it looked like a good show, man. It really did. It really did. I'm happy for him, even though he's being
what up, Ryan?
Right now. What's up,
Ryan? Happy I got to meet Ryan in person for the first time. Happy I got to meet.
That was your first time?
Yeah. Happy I got to meet Mike for the first time. Dana for the first time.
Yeah.
Javier.
Damn.
Yeah. I can't be at cons like that. So.
Not my house.
But I thought y'all had met them before I did.
I had met Michael Watson before, but I hadn't met Ryan. I hadn't met Ryan. That was dope.
Nice.
I think Moana was at Baltimore.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah.
Dana. Javier was there. The dude from Namiware was there. It was cool. Malachi, we met Malachi at
we met Malachi a minute ago.
Yeah, we met Malachi before, but he was there. Of course, Marcus was there. Marcus Williams was there.
Oh, okay.
It was a bunch of people, man.
Who my man was like that again?
James Lawrence was there.
I said,
you said Mark. Well, you know, when you have a cookout, black folk tend to go to good food.
Dang, and he gave you side eye again.
Hey, I ain't worried about him, man. Listen.
Terrible.
Hey, listen, he better be nice because I was the one that encouraged one of his guests to come. Be nice. I was out there spreading the good word. I was giving out flyers and I ain't even go.
Hey, well, we'll go next time.
If it's not on the same damn date.
Here, what's the dates for next year?
What's the date, Darren?
What's the date? I've been asking. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. I need to know.
I'm booking my shows right now, man.
I need to put it on my calendar.
What do y'all need?
I'm just saying all this. I better not pay for a table or a hotel or a flight. You get mad at me.
You're gonna pay like the rest of us.
You better shoot. Y'all ain't have to fly. I gotta fly.
I had to drive and I got a speeding ticket on the way. As a matter of fact,
that's your problem. That's your problem.
And I had just told you.
It is a shorter drive for you than it is for me.
Be that as it may.
It's like it's probably what is it? It's in Virginia, right?
Yep.
You're paying for everything.
Hey,
3.5 hours.
Hey, listen, man.
dang, and he said no doubt on the end too. God,
I don't know what to tell you, man. Free? Not free. Free?
Yeah. Hey, he said he's gonna tax you, bro. He's like, hey, that's crazy.
Oh
That's crazy.
man.
I mean, we do this show together, but Darren, don't put me in that.
Yeah, don't
Don't
hit
put me in
us.
that.
Ryan drove 10 hours. Hey man, that's beautiful, man. You also ain't doing as many shows as I do and driving as much
You
as I
don't
do.
know what he's doing.
Ryan ain't doing as many shows as I am.
Crazy.
I don't know.
There ain't many people doing as many shows as I am.
The
Yeah, that's-
disrespect.
That's not disrespect. That's just truth.
That's facts. That ain't.
I done. I'm at 20. I think this year, 2025.
The disrespect is so heavy tonight.
Project 20.
Ryan, I do about 20, 25 shows this year.
Ryan said he gonna show you something in a second.
And I got more. I'm at Dragon Con in 2 weeks. Granite State in September. We don't have a date yet. I don't want to be. Oh, okay. Hey, let me know, man. Brian, I done did more than that, man. I got more to go. I got at least 6.
God bless y'all, boy.
Yeah, because
I got like 6. I got Dragon Con.
Can't even do it.
Mm-mm.
Can't even do it.
Not
I mean,
about that life, bro.
I mean,
Dude,
listen,
I don't know. Like
They-
I get
hey,
why
they
I get
start-
why
they
Morgan
start-
can't.
they
I get why
start, they
Morgan
start
can't.
putting that bill because you know what I'm saying.
Well, I don't pay for some of these tables,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Last time I don't pay for some of these tables, so it offsets the amount of money I could spend on
Well,
like travel.
I mean, I feel like what's gonna have to happen is like we're gonna just have to flood the zone this year. Like when this graphic novel drops, like we gotta like break some type of record, and then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, bro, you can come through." And I'm
Right.
like, no, I'm good, cuz you know what I'm saying. Like that's gonna be a good feeling. It's gonna happen.
It'd be a nice feeling, but
Oh, it's coming.
Me too, Ryan. I paid for all my travel. When I went to New Orleans, I paid for my travel. I didn't pay for a table though. That's the only thing. I didn't pay for a table. Mr. Fred. Hey man, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get like Victor Dandridge. Victor don't pay for nothing.
Yeah, Vic just be pointing and
Vic,
shooting.
yeah, Vic be working, bro. Vic,
Hey, I work too. I work as hard too. I'm waiting.
we'll work for tables.
Yeah, I lay for table. You lay for table.
Oh, I thought that was D nice.
Oh man. But yeah, man, I heard that was a great show. You know, it's always good to see so much melanin in one place.
Yeah,
For sure.
all day
Yeah,
long.
You know, I am looking forward to doing it next year. I'm just waiting for the dates like everybody else so I can put it on my schedule. Cause I'm already you know I'm already getting my schedule down for next year, man. It's crazy.
Got
wanna
to.
give-
You
I
gotta
wanna
start
give
early.
Got
I wanna
you.
give love
Have
to,
to start early.
That's the best piece of advice for people. If you're an indie dude and you trying to do shows, you can't wait until the next year to start booking your cons. You gotta wait. You like the middle of the previous year or the year that you in. You gotta book for next year.
Yeah, I just got me a calendar for 2025. Like I said, them 4 shows that I believe that I want to go to, I'm trying to map them out now. I know DreamCon dates. I know South Carolina Comic Con. I know Heroes.
When
Con.
is South Carolina Comic Con?
It is.
Is that a 3-day one or 1-day one?
No, it's a 2-day. It's a 2. Comic Con. Ooh.
I can't. I'm always looking for new cons and new places that I've never done before.
It's a good one.
Is that the one y'all did last year with a four?
We could only be
No,
so-
that was
no,
that was-
North Carolina Comic Con.
South Carolina Comic Con is April 5th and 6th.
Next year?
Yeah.
April 5th and 6th.
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Hey,
Man,
Wes Moore talking that talk, bro. I see you, bro.
That's during Atlanta Comic Con. No, not Atlanta. Awesome Con. Sorry. I might do that one again. It was nice going to DC. So what was the best part of the con outside of seeing people that you hadn't met before?
People were buying, man. People showed up. You know the group, the Black Comic Lords.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Couple of guys from Black Comic Lords came out, and like I've been talking to Herschel Walker from there. He literally came by like several times and bought books at our tables, like stuff that he had been wanting to get online, but you know, he had planned to buy them, and he came and bought them first thing, and then you know, I got to meet Larry Stroman and Todd Johnson. That was dope. But you know, all in all, people were buying. Like people were happy to see us. People had seen us online, and they were, you know, happy to see us, and they were buying books, and you know, people were excited. People were excited. So, yeah, it was just cool, man. It was very cool, and you know, I definitely will be back next year. Definitely.
I was most happy because I am not naturally built to accomplish what Darren and Greg pulled off with like putting a show together and all of the stuff that goes into that, the logistics. You know, the logistics of having it at a whole, like, because we've been to a con before that was at like a hotel or a venue where signage would be very important in order for like people in the hotel or surrounding area to know that there's a convention going on there. So to see the traffic that was constant, with it being, you know, it was on the third floor of the hotel, you know what I'm saying, and to have people, you know, coming through there like that, you know what I'm saying, people were enthusiastic about the cosplaying. Because I haven't been to cons in a minute, the best part to me was meeting some of the people that I've talked to for a while online in person, and just, you know, anytime you get to interact, talking to Black Comic Lords, you know what I'm saying, who rated Lumberjacks #1 today. I was proud of that.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, 8.5.
What? Actually, one of them was at Terrificon. Oh, that's Black Comic Lords. Yeah. He came up to me. He was like, "Man, I've been trying to, you know, meet you." I guess he talked to Greg Elise, who told him I was up here. So he made a point to come check me out. It was really cool, man. So I think it was funny. It's like he was like, "Yeah, you know, some of us went down to Atlantic and some of us came over here because you know, we had a couple of Black creators over by us, but obviously nothing like y'all. Like Omari was there. I don't know if you haven't met Omari. He be hanging with Greg Elise.
I thought you meant Amari Harvard.
Yeah, y'all know Yuko Smith.
Oh yeah, I know Yuko.
Yeah, Yuko was there.
Yuko be hanging out with Yuko be hanging out with
Daryl
Banks.
Yeah. Brian Steelfreeze was there.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it's always cool to see him. Finally got to meet Jim Lee, Terrificon. That was
not Jay
for me.
Was it Jim Lee or Jay Lee?
It was definitely Jim Lee.
Okay,
it's definitely Jim Lee. I made sure that line. When you see that line, you know it's Jim Lee
for sure. Was he taking commissions at that show?
Nah, I don't think so. I think he was just.
He didn't have $16,000 commission.
Nah, he was just. What's up, Malachi?
Malachi,
you know what's crazy? I met Malachi at BlurredCon, and like it was like 2 seconds, and then he was like, "I'm gonna come back by the table." He never did.
Hey,
he never did.
That same thing happened this weekend. I went and talked to Malachi, but I was only there on Saturday, and I meant to go back over there to get a picture. And
right, it's the same thing, yeah.
You know, it just didn't happen. It just did not happen. But yeah.
Wait, so you drove up? How long was the drive up for you?
I was about 3.5 hours. Me and DJ in the car.
You did. Yeah. Malachi did get a picture of me. He didn't get a picture with me. He got a picture of me. So you drove up and then drove back that night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go back out in the pouring rain. Me and my wife had an event on Sunday. We were giving away school supplies down here. So
yeah, how'd that go?
It went good. Like doing our own event. Like she did, my wife did the majority of the work, like organizing the event. But I was the main muscle, moving stuff around, me and the kids, and setting stuff up. So doing an event is a whole nother level. And this is not even a tenth of the size of what Atlantic Comic Con was. Like it was just
Right.
6 vendors. We rented a bouncy house. We had DJ set up, some foods, concessions, and all of that. Like it took us over a month to plan it, and then the day of was so exhausting. But just like I was telling you Monday, those 2 events that we did, even though I probably would say, I mean, like we sold some books and stuff, but it ain't like I came out a huge profit over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I would do it 100% over again. The whole thing, the show and the event, man. Just being able to interact with a community, even though like I'm kind of an introvert in front of people. I give it my best, and I enjoy being around people, especially when it's positive vibes like that. So I would definitely do it again, even though I'm still exhausted 2 days later.
Who you telling? I'm dog tired, so I get it. I get it.
And now
man, it's always good. Okay, so remember I was telling you about how you got to draw through something?
Mm-hmm.
I think you draw from the outside in. You draw from the outside instead of the inside out.
Yeah, you said those words, and I still don't know what those words mean.
All right, man. I need a piece of paper.
You said the words, and the words mean things, but they don't mean what you think that they mean to me.
So like if you drawing, and we go do a real quick drawing tutorial. I just need a pencil. Damn it! Hold on.
What you drinking, Morgan? Agua Fresca.
I don't normally do this.
That fancy drink that they got at Chipotle.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta mute the mic because my dog doesn't care about nothing right now.
How many dogs you got, Morgan?
Huh?
How many dogs you got?
No?
Can you see?
She don't care about nothing right now.
Yeah.
You see how I form the inside and I don't do any of the outside outlining yet?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. You draw from the inside out, almost like you're drawing a skeleton.
Oh, I kind of do that. Kind of. But no, I'll be mostly drawing from references though. So I'll sketch out the shape of it, but I haven't gotten to the point where I can draw from, I don't know my anatomy well enough to draw without a reference, if you know what I mean.
No, you still do. It's the same thought process, even with references.
Okay.
Same thought process. But that's why I was telling you should do more gesture drawings.
Yeah.
Because that's where you really learn how to kind of add weight to what you're doing. Because when you draw from the outside, the stuff looks hollow.
Mm-hmm.
If you draw from the inside out, you can actually get that weight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, man, I mean, I'm glad to see another Black Con. I'm dead serious. Next year, I'm trying to do all the blackest cons there are.
Yeah. Hey, man, I hope to see you at DreamCon or BlurredCon if we do it, man. If I do BlurredCon, I'll probably just go as a fan. I might go up one day and just go, but
I'm surprised Morgan ain't trying to do BlurredCon. That's like right up your alley.
Yeah.
All the blackness there.
Hey, yeah.
You
might OD.
Again, man. I everything to me comes down to availability. If I got somebody to watch Little Man, primarily his mom, like we can work that out, then we're Gucci.
So why don't you do what Danny does? Like just pick like 5. And those are the 5 you're going to do and just schedule around it.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do. But I just now am getting back to the place where he is good enough for me to even – and even then, like Sunday, he was good. He was great Saturday night. Then his mom texted me Sunday morning saying he won't feel it well. I was like, God dang it. So
yeah, I got you.
We'll see.
No, I feel you. I understand. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky. Like, it's easier for me to do the multiple shows now that JR is like almost 6.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like when it was younger, like I didn't do a lot of shows. I didn't, I ain't really feel all right about, leaving my wife with a 1-year-old, 2-year-old at the time.
yeah.
But like now he's a little more able to, kind of not take care of himself, but
But it's not as heavy a load.
right. And the girls are here and they can like actually like watch him.
Yeah.
Like they actually watched him overnight once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just one night. just one just
Yeah.
one night.
No, that's a big help. That's a huge help. What's what y'all been watching lately, man? Y'all been watching any new shows or anything?
Finished The Boys. That's about it. And
The
that was weeks ago. But nah, man, I've been too busy drawing and traveling, man.
bro, it's busy. This summer's be busy, man. But my kids about to go back to school, and I'm trying to get back on a schedule so I can be doing things that I'm supposed to be doing and get it locked in, man. But now that Kendra's driving, Stephanie just took her driver's training over the
Oh,
summer,
nice.
and we were fortunate enough to get them a vehicle, so hey, they'll
See,
be
I told you Danny was rich, man. I keep trying to tell y'all Danny rich.
no, bro,
Don't listen to Danny. Danny is rich.
no. I'm paying
Yeah, I'm sure you're paying for it.
for the stuff for the family. Yeah,
Yeah, you rich. We know. It's all
No.
right, man.
no.
It's okay.
Hey, I'm just happy that the kids are gonna be. But we are doing a little better. I ain't gonna say that I'm definitely not rich, but I was thankful. It's a blessing to be able to get the kids some stuff at school. Without having to stress about it, because I saw the report. It was like 1 in 3 people can't even afford school supplies, and we were able to give away school supplies and take get stuff for our kids. So it's a blessing, man. I can't. I gotta give a shout out to God for that, because I know a couple of years ago it wasn't like this. So hey, I'm just thankful to be in the position that I am. But I'm gonna get these drawings done though. I'm gonna get these drawings done. We're gonna get this Ace Blade 9 and 10 done, and then I'm coasting.
You gonna do the work? You gonna draw it?
Oh no, I'm not drawing it. I'm not drawing it. But I might do a cover or two though. I might do a cover or two. We'll see.
Nah, I feel you. I got I was just telling you, I got Heat number 3 is
Mhm.
1 page away from being done.
Yeah.
Technically, this is a 7th issue. I did the math. When I finish this book, I will have done, like, the average Marvel comic is what, 20 pages?
Mhm.
I will have done almost 12 issues worth of Heat.
That's gangster.
Because all of my first miniseries I did, every issue was 24 pages. Then I did a 70-page graphic novel. Then I did Heat number 1 was 32 pages. Heat number 2 is 28 pages. Heat number 3 is 28 pages.
That's crazy.
So 11, almost technically a full year's worth of Heat stories, a Heat book. So it's,
I bet you happy to be letting somebody else draw something.
man, it would be really nice. But as I just said, and I'm announcing now, I will be doing the art for Strong number 1. It will be hopefully out by the beginning of the year, because I'm about to, as soon as I finish Heat number 3 and this other project that I'm doing, I am buckling down and I'm gonna try and knock it out. But I need help, yo. I do need help. I got another project that I do have an artist for, and I can't really talk about it just yet.
I was trying to get you to spill the beans on that.
Nah, I'm not doing that. I can't do that just yet. Why are you making them so many pages? Honestly, I make them so many pages because we selling these books for $10 a piece, and I feel like I have to justify giving enough content for $10. So that's a me thing. But my other book, this project that I'm working on, is probably not going to be 28 pages. It's probably going to be like 22, 24 pages.
Yeah, you got to pay somebody else to do them. So.
Yeah. The artist for Heat is woefully underpaid. Hey, that dude I'm slave driving him right now.
Hey, you got to make sacrifices sometimes, man. I definitely understand that.
Man. But yeah, man, I mean, this I know for me, I'm not gonna be watching much of anything this after the summer, because when football season come around, that's all I watch.
Football.
That's the only time I sit down to like watch TV, and even then, I might be like flattening a page or drawing or something while a game is on. Patriots gonna suck this year, so it really don't matter if I pay attention or not.
He said it really does. Hey.
It don't matter if I miss a game or two. And then when the NBA hit, when it's NBA and NFL going on at the same time, I don't watch nothing else.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I know.
On that.
Alien Romulus, like I said on my page afterwards, I give it an 8 at least out of 10.
Really?
Yep.
8?
I do want to see that one. I heard it was good. I heard good things about it.
If you're an Alien fan, I think your Alien fandom will be fed by this film.
And they announced a prequel too, like one to come before or after Prometheus.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Aliens Earth something.
Yeah, Alien Earth. They announced that it's going to be, I guess, set after the movie that came out a while back.
How?
I don't know.
Because this one is supposed to be in between Aliens 1 and 2. Prometheus and what's the other one? The other one. Those two are before Aliens 1.
I have to look up the timeline.
That's it. It's Prometheus, and then there's the one after Prometheus, and then it's supposed to be Alien 1, and then Romulus, and then Aliens, and then Alien Resurrection.
Yeah. All I care about is, well, one, like I said, I will give Alien Romulus at least an 8 out of 10. At least I'm gonna watch it again, then I'll know.
Wow, you gonna watch it again?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again because I can't. I need to see it twice before I like say definitively that it won't be lower than the 8 for me. Wow. But in order for me to move it up, I need to see it again to make sure I'm not tripping. Just like Long Legs, like I need to watch Long Legs again.
I still gotta see that.
Me and Baby Girl went to go see it. Me and Baby Girl went to go see it, and I was like, this is like there's a difference in between slow burns and slow burns. Like that joint is a slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
But I me personally, people that are putting it in Hereditary territory for creepy, nothing. Not many movies should be compared to Hereditary. I get why people say something similar, but you shouldn't compare it to Hereditary. I can't wait to watch it again though, and I'll just like make sure I have like some mocha latte or something. I don't know.
I need some caffeine.
It's about time for me to rewatch Midnight Mass again. That freaking masterpiece that Michael Watson refuses to watch.
Did you just watch it?
To watch? Nope.
Why does Michael Watson not want to see it?
I don't want to use his direct words, but his pretty direct words were because he's being a B. Literally, those were his direct. That was his direct.
That's what he said.
That's 100% what he said. Ask Ryan. He said. Well, no, I'll tell you exactly what he said, and I'll say it in his voice too. And this is a quote, so don't nobody at me, okay? But and be like, man, why won't you watch it? He said, because I'm being a bitch. That was his response.
You kind of have to leave that alone at that point. If he said that,
there's nothing else to add. Although I did tell him I have intentions on like, as they come out with those brain implants, like me kind of putting that joint in the cloud and downloading it to his brain without him realizing. And he told me not to ruin the first impression, but it's too late for that. We also got him drunk, kind of.
What? Oh man! See,
it was on cranberry juice. The bartender decided to just give him for free.
I thought you meant real.
Not well. He had some type. Apparently, so I had to go walk my stuff back to the car. And by the time I got back, there was some fruit punch or something that they had given them that everyone at the table said there was vodka in it. So
Yeah, they were giving away free shots earlier in the day.
I missed that bull crap. I was upset. But yeah, so let's see. It's about time for me to rewatch Midnight Mass.
Hold on. I got a bone to pick with Danny because Danny had my phone blowing up because of his post.
What post?
About the R&B top 5.
Yeah, mine
R&B.
too. Mine's still going, bro.
I had to take myself off.
I'm about to.
You untagged yourself?
Yes,
Yo,
dude. It was going off like
it's already viral, but it's
a top 5 post, man. How you gonna untag yourself from a top?
Because
5?
I couldn't find a way to mute it.
I can't let people talk about my boy like that.
Join the conversation, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, I can't do it. Was all day and all night, man. I was like, Danny, we gotta talk about your list, man. Like, you make a lot of bad lists.
That was not a bad list.
But that one was disrespectful.
That was not a bad list.
Danny, Brandy's in your top 5 of all time. Shut up.
Of R&B? Yes.
R&B singers.
R&B singers. Top 5 R&B singers. Y'all have known me long enough to know that Brandy is going to be. You should be surprised.
I don't have a problem with you liking Brandy, but
Brandy is one of the greatest singers.
No.
Do you think she's a better singer than Patti LaBelle?
Yeah.
Let's just move on from this conversation.
You think she's a better singer than Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston to me is not an R&B singer though. She's a ballad R&B, a ballad pop singer. Patti LaBelle, is she? I mean, is soul R&B? I don't listen. That's my list. That's my category for R&B is a certain thing. So.
Danny, please, I want you to do something for me.
No.
Don't ever tell anyone that you don't think Whitney Houston is an R&B singer.
I just don't. I mean,
I got a headache immediately with him saying
y'all
that.
Y'all consider Michael Jackson R&B?
Yes.
Okay.
What was Billie Jean?
I consider Michael Jackson pop.
What was Billie Jean? Was Billie Jean an R&B track?
I consider Michael Jackson pop personally.
He makes R&B music.
He does make it, but I consider him. I mean, he's called the king of pop for a reason.
Even
if you take him out, I can think Luther. You think Brandy is a better singer than Luther Vandross?
I listen. Luther Vandross is probably one that I egregiously have left off, but I don't.
Egregiously.
I had not listened to Luther Vandross like that.
I know, Mark, you ain't gotta listen to him like that. Is he not a better singer?
I don't think so. I have not heard enough of Luther Vandross to say that he has the vocal control and range that Brandy has, that Usher has. Those are my picks, because
you think that Usher is a better singer than Luther?
Yes, that's why he's number 1. There's nothing Usher cannot do vocally that a male R&B artist, that a male singer can do. Nothing.
Bro, I don't think Usher would say he's a better singer.
Usher wouldn't say that because he's a humble dude. I understand. But to me,
who was your other 5? It was Usher,
Brandy, her,
who?
Chris,
her, and Tank. Her might be really egregious because she hadn't been in the game long enough. She has a certain style. So her might have been egregious. That might be a little recency bias. I'll give you that one. But them other four are there for me.
You think Tank is a better singer than Luther Vandross?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I just do. Tank sings the type of music that I like to listen to, and in the style with the vocal.
I didn't say if you like them, Danny. I'm asking if they are a better singer.
Yes, I believe that he's technically a better singer. I think he has more in the stuff that I've heard of Luther Vandross. I haven't heard him do anything that is like. He has a great vocal quality. Name a Tank song that's better than House Is Not a Home. That's vocally that he sings better than House Is Not a Home. Um, I would say him, her, them, or dang, what's the one? I can't make you love me. Like I Tank got a lot of songs that are just slowly. Have you heard Slowly by Tank? Is he gone? Oh, you still there? Slowly by Tank is, bro. I listen. That's just me. That's my list. And some people agree with it, some people didn't agree with it. But you know, it's my list. So
I mean, I give you Usher being on the list, but the rest of them,
when we did the her has impressed me.
Her is not even her ain't even a better singer than Beyonce, bro.
But Beyonce is pop too, though. Beyonce definitely has more R&B songs. But Beyonce is a pop artist. That's like me saying Taylor Swift is a
don't
singer. Taylor Swift ain't no country singer. She's a pop artist. Y'all the one who told me the difference between pop and R&B. Now that I'm sticking to what is pop and what's R&B, because when I said NSYNC was singing R&B, I was like, nah, that's pop. Okay, now all of this other stuff is pop. So now I'm wrong? That ain't right. Y'all flip-floppy. Y'all being flip-floppy right now. Y'all being real flip-floppy right now, and I don't appreciate it. Y'all being flip-floppy when it's at my expense.
How are we flip-floppy, Danny?
Because when y'all said NSYNC was pop, not R&B.
NSYNC is a pop group.
Okay, then so is
who
Michael
sing
Jackson.
majorly pop songs.
So is Whitney Houston. And
Whitney Houston has been singing R&B forever.
She was singing
R&B forever.
She was singing ballads, and I Want to Dance with Somebody is not an R&B song; it's a pop song.
I Want to Dance with Somebody is not an R&B song.
That's a pop song. I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat. That's a dance. That's a pop dance song. That's not an R&B song.
So
that's a ballad. That's a love ballad. I mean, I guess ballads are a subsection of R&B, so that's technically the same. But
you don't think there are like up-tempo R&B songs?
There are, but that one's a pop song though.
What's that? What happened?
Uh-oh. Somebody dog. That didn't sound good. That did not sound good. Okay, y'all ready for this list? Or y'all want to keep going about that?
I'm depressed.
Don't be depressed. I feel like y'all know me well enough to know that I'm gonna say what I believe in my heart, and you can either like it or not.
Yeah, we don't. You don't have to worry about that, Daddy. But that's why I had to. I was tired of hearing people come at you, man.
Y'all wasn't trying to defend me or nothing, bro. Y'all wasn't in the comments doing nothing. Y'all could have been in here promoting the show or something. Y'all was just.
I tried to, but it was an overwhelming tidal wave of Danny. You are insane.
I be trying to.
There was only a few people.
No, you know my mind works on logic first, and I be trying to, because I love my brother, man, and he.
What's y'all's list then? Give me y'all's list since you had time to think about it.
To put you so her is R&B, but Whitney Houston is not.
Yes, she only sings R&B songs. She does not do pop. What's her song that's pop? Even her most popular songs are R&B songs. She got that one song, Slide, that you might consider.
So what about Whitney though? Is Shoop an R&B song?
Yep.
I'm Every Woman.
Shoop is definitely an R&B song. I am
And I Will Always Love You. Was that not
I
R&B?
Will Always Love You is a ballad also.
Why are ballads not R&B?
Like I said, it might be a subsection of, but it's like a ballad is a pop song too. Pop ballads like are popular ballads, like big vocal ballads
Why
are
is it not R&B?
they're more pop than R&B because they're not rhythm based. Like I Will Always Love You is not a rhythm based song. It's not a song that has, it's not a when I say like R&B is closer to hip hop than pop. Pop ballads are closer to pop as in popular than like in my brain it makes sense. It ain't gonna make sense to y'all. It ain't gonna make sense to y'all because y'all are on a different wavelength. So but who's your list though? Give me your list.
I'll be
If my list
wanting.
is so egregious,
I'll be wanting to understand so bad.
then understand. Then you can get what I'm putting down.
Mm-mm.
You get what I'm saying.
Not on this, bro. I love you. No, I love you, man, but not on this one.
You won't give me your list though.
That crap completely changed my whole mood.
You won't put your list on the line though.
Oh boy, here we go.
I put my list in the comments a long time ago. But that is excluding he who shall not be named, though. Because
He wouldn't even make my list. Singers?
See, people would say you bugging because there was a lot of support for him.
singers, okay, wait,
Singers.
wait a
not
minute.
artists.
I don't think that's what. Hold on, give me a second.
That's what he said. That was what Tank was talking about.
Top
Was
five.
singers.
I listen to Tank's show almost every week. The R&B Money podcast.
Right.
They do a section called Top 5 where they do top 5
Yeah.
R&B songs, top 5 R&B singers, and then they do like a R&B Voltron, like put together your best R&B singer.
Right.
So singers to me is
but what does he mean? Does he mean vocal? Does he mean vocal ability? Or does he mean
ability, but technical ability, range, like your catalog, like what you sing, all of that stuff. I believe,
Then
You
how in
still
the
got
world
Brandy
did you
in
not have Whitney Houston on your?
because
You
she
still
was
got Brandy in that list.
artist.
You have Brandy on your list and not
Brandy
Whitney Houston.
Brandy is a technically sound, the most probably proficient, technically sound singer in R&B history.
How does Brandy?
They literally call her the vocal Bible.
How does Brandy?
Because Brandy's not pop. Brandy is an R&B singer. Period.
Time out. You think Brandy is better? You think Brandy is a better singer than Brian McKnight?
Yes. I think Brian McKnight has a better vocal control than I wouldn't even say that. I would not even say that. Brian McKnight can do some amazing runs and he has amazing range. He's probably got a better range than Brandy.
He got a lot of better than Brandy.
Then that's it. But that's it for me. He does not compose.
He doesn't what?
He does not compose music. He doesn't what?
He doesn't
What
compose his
does
music.
composing music have to do with singing?
What are you talking about?
You putting the vocal. You literally are layering your own voice. Brandy, if you listen to Brandy's music, she literally layers her own voice for her harmonies in the backgrounds. Like
Brian does all that, dude. Brian does all that and plays the instruments.
Not as well as Brandy does.
Dude, you are insane, man.
I'm just saying.
You're right, Just. You're right, Just.
Why,
Danny?
Just, you are absolutely right, man.
Hold on.
I believe what I believe. Y'all give me your list. Give me your list.
How?
Stop criticizing my list.
Wait, I'm not criticizing. I'm trying to understand.
All I hear is
I am.
How can
I'm criticizing.
Brandy, how is Brandy not pop? But Whitney
That's a good question.
How?
Brandy been pop for a minute.
Brandy's biggest songs are all R&B songs. Have You Ever Loved Somebody is a popular song, but is an R&B song. Now,
You just described every single Whitney Houston song.
Sitting on Top of the World is a pop song, right?
You just described every single Whitney Houston
song. The Boy
song.
Is Mine is a pop song, but the rest of Brandy's catalog,
like what?
It's all R&B. Full
Sitting
Moon.
on Top of the World is a pop song.
That's what I said. I just said that. Sitting on Top of the World and The Boy
Sitting in My Room, is that an R&B song or pop song?
Sitting in My Room is an R&B song.
I don't want to talk about this anymore, man.
That just makes a very good point. Brandy's biggest song
Wanna Be
will
Down.
never touch Whitney's biggest song.
I Want to Be Down is not an R&B.
I Want to Be Down is an R&B song. What are you talking about? Listen, you.
They're both
Listen,
R&B.
You, Best Friend, Full Moon. Right
They're
here.
They're both
Have y'all
R&B artists.
You ever heard Aphrodisiac? Have y'all heard the album Aphrodisiac?
They're both R&B artists. They're both R&B artists.
What that got to do with anything? We're talking about vocal R&B artists.
Yeah.
No,
We talking about Whitney Houston.
I can't, bro.
If you telling me I'm Your Baby Tonight is a pop song, then Sitting Up in My Room is a pop song.
I'll take I'm Your Baby Tonight as an R&B. Whitney Houston has R&B songs. I'm not saying that she does not have R&B
The
songs.
majority of her songs are R&B.
But Whitney Houston is a pop artist. Now, is she one of the best singers that ever lived? Yes.
Is she a pop artist because she's popular or because she makes pop music?
I can't
She
share
makes pop music.
So Usher is a pop music now. So Usher's pop.
Usher makes R&B music that is popular.
Danny, Google
Climax. Climax is an R&B song that is popular.
Google what type of artist is Brandy. Google that. Javon, actually, you got the screen. So Google what. Just type in what type of artist is Brandy.
Is Climax an R&B song or is it a pop song?
Are we gonna let Google solve this?
I want to know for real. I want to know for real because y'all are the ones who said there was a difference between pop music and R&B music. When I said that Justin Timberlake sang R&B, y'all said there's a difference between pop music and R&B music. You know it when you hear it. So now I'm saying that I know what I'm hearing because of the definition that y'all gave me. Now I'm saying something crazy. Is there a difference between pop music and R&B music, or is there not?
Y'all see this?
Yes, R&B and hip hop soul, but I'm telling you, the music that I've heard, Brandy, all of the albums that I've heard of Brandy's are mostly R&B albums, and in R&B albums,
and
her vocal as a
singer, and you change Brandy's name and put in Whitney Houston's name
as a singer. Okay, so Whitney Houston is on both of y'all lists. Y'all consider her R&B.
It says the same thing. It says she's one of the biggest female pop stars artists of all time. But the point I'm trying to make,
there should not be a list of R&B singers that does not have Whitney Houston on it. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay,
the point I'm trying to make,
Daniel, if you consider Whitney Houston a R&B singer, then I agree. Now, if you consider Michael Jackson an R&B singer, also, would he be on your list?
I do not. I do not consider Michael Jackson an R&B singer.
I do. He's an R&B artist.
Would y'all give me your list before we do the actual list for the show?
I have to find it on the comments. I already put it in the post that you made.
Let me think. If we just talking singers,
that was off the top of my head.
Singers.
But I thought we were talking about artists. I like when you said singers, I thought you just meant
because that's what Tank was talking about.
Yeah, I thought you just meant people that sing. I didn't know we were talking about vocal technicalities.
If we go off the top of my head, this is off the top of my head. Whitney, Luther, I give Usher his respect. Usher. Can't many people out-sing Patti LaBelle, man. Can't many people out-sing Patti. This is off the top of my head. I could probably think of something different at another time. And then number 5 has got to be, man, there's a lot of people it could be. Whew.
maybe I'm just too restrictive.
I mean, off the top of my
Off
head,
the top of my
off the
head,
top of my head, Whitney.
I got. You know what? I'll give her respect. I'm gonna give Beyonce her respect.
I appreciate that. Off the top of my head, Whitney Houston.
Beyonce's awesome.
Whitney Houston, Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke.
Okay.
Usher. I'll put Beyonce there.
You got one more, right?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I could put Beyonce there. I could put Mariah there. I could
have put Mariah too.
Jasmine Sullivan. If we're talking strictly singing ability, Jasmine is absolutely in there.
Y'all know I love Jasmine Sullivan.
And yet you still don't think, and you don't think she's a better singer than her. Okay.
I think
her has. See, that's what I'm saying. There are some artists. I love Jhené Aiko a lot, like a lot. When it comes to, that's what I'm saying. Like one of the reasons that Sam Cooke and Marvin Gaye hit that list for me is one because they can do the full range. But there's video of Marvin Gaye singing "I Want You," and I posted it before. He was literally laying on a couch. He was laying on a couch, and his voice sounded like it was insane. If you haven't seen that video, it is a must watch. That dude was laying on the couch and just singing like it was nobody's business. And there are people that have sang all their life that couldn't do what he was doing right then, laying on the couch. I mean, it's Sam Cooke. Hearing Sam Cooke sing anything is a privilege. I mean, it's like I said, man. That's just off the top of my head. But in my opinion, though, Jasmine Sullivan still belongs in that list, though.
Shoot, I could put Wanya, Sean Stockman.
I'm not putting Wanya over Jasmine.
I would.
Now he's the original. He's the original, like especially for our generation. While we playing, Casey and JoJo, listen. They different, okay?
They different, all right.
They different. Do you like?
I ain't putting them over Sean and.
I like both, Jess. I like her Chilombo album is one of my favorite albums of all time, hands down.
Do you like her or do you like her music? Jhené has a great voice, but she's not a great singer to me.
I do.
I love her style and I love her vocal quality, but she's not a great singer to me, or she doesn't display what I like in a singer. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's fine. I different strokes for different folks.
But it's the same for like Christina. People love Christina Aguilera, but her voice is not what does it for. I don't like her style of singing is not what does it for me. She's one of the people who overdoes it. Like I think Wanya overdoes it. I think Brian McKnight overdoes it. I think like there are people who
we will not have any Brian McKnight slander over here.
Hey,
how does Brian McKnight overdo it?
I just feel like he overdoes it. I think that he uses that thing that he does well too much, and it takes away from the. But hey, but I understand people having him on there. What people would have him on the list. I understand that, but just not me.
You know what? I'm gonna go. We're gonna move on to this topic.
Oh, y'all ready to talk?
Yeah, because
Atlanta rappers now, because y'all.
So our list today is top 5 Atlanta rappers. All right.
We apologize for not asking Ro Lamb to come on. I want to publicly apologize for not asking Ro Lamb to come on because he's in Atlanta and he knows the rap scene down there. We did ask Greg Burnham, who is not available, but we did not ask Ro Lamb, and we should have. And I want to publicly apologize to the homie.
Does he know that we're doing it?
Yeah, he texted us some furious messages in the group text.
Oh, really? He's mad.
He said he didn't get one one carrier pigeon or a smoke signal or nothing.
Hey, he still could have came on, man. I don't want to hear that.
He still come on now.
If it was that big deal, hey, you could, bro. If you watching, you can come on now, man. No
I'll
excuse.
go
I already
first.
sent him the link. but he might.
I'll go first. I want to get mine out of the way.
All right.
And I think
top 5 Atlanta rappers.
Some of these can move around, obviously, but I have them ranked like I do for a reason that I'll explain once I do it. So, number 5, Young Jeezy.
Okay.
I don't think I have to explain that. I'll explain after I finish the full list. But Young Jeezy is my number 5. Number 4, Luda. No way Luda wasn't gonna make my list. Now you forget it.
4?
Luda was my favorite growing up. When I was in college, Luda was my favorite, hands down for sure. But I'll explain the list as I continue to go. Number 3, I give respect where it's due based on impact. Future. Whether I listen to a crazy amount of music for Future or not, I give him his credit for what he's done for this generation of
Sing one Future song.
Listen.
Daddy.
This ain't all the people I like.
Damn, Daddy.
It's not all the people I like. I don't know why, Daddy. I told y'all we just gonna start doing a list.
Daddy, you ain't have to do them like that.
We just gonna start doing the list of people, just who we like. That's it. We're not talking about greatest. We're not talking about none of that no more. We're just gonna say who we like.
Go ahead, man. That's number 3. That's pretty high, man.
Number 2.
He would be in my greatest or who we like. I would be in a top 5 either way.
Number 2, 3 Stacks. I don't think it's possible to do a top 5 rap artists from. I mean, you could put 3 Stacks in a top 5 rap artist, period. So God knows you got to put him in Atlanta.
I got to be. I got to be a number 1.
Number 1 Tip.
Okay.
I think, and now I can explain a little bit more. The reason I put Tip over 3000 is because a lot of 3000's legendary isness, making that word up, is connected to Outkast and him being in a group. Although we know lyrically speaking, he's still one of the GOATs, hands down, and everybody gives him that praise. But the majority of why and how we came to know and love him is through Outkast. So whereas Tip, I think he's had, for his longevity at the space that he's at. I mean, when you think of Atlanta, when you think of an Atlanta artist, you definitely think of T.I. I mean, he's literally got a freaking museum based on trap music, and there's still great debate between some, but I don't know how much of a debate it is that he created trap music. Like I don't know how much of a debate there is. I know there's people out there that do debate it, but it ain't no debate to me. So he's got to be my number 1. I know there's a lot of people out there that probably had Gucci Mane in their list instead of Jeezy. Yeah,
I'll go next. My list is
Killer Mike deserves his respect. God knows.
Killer Mike is number 5 on my list. Killer Mike has the longevity, and Killer Mike is one of those artists that you might not be able to rap all of his raps, but he never raps whack. Like, he's never had a bad verse that I can think of that I was like, that wasn't a good verse, Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been super consistent for 30 years. Killer Mike is one of those artists, just like Rhapsody, where I've never heard him get outshined on a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never heard you've never heard a Killer Mike song and been like, oh, he got killed on this song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I can think of.
But at the same time, Killer Mike does not have the most memorable verses for him are on other people's records, like his features and stuff like that. But you know, he's just been super consistent.
Hold on, that's your 5?
That's my number 5. I got T.I. at number 4.
Disrespect.
Ti is super dope. Has been super. Has longevity, like you said. He created. He really popularized Atlanta rap and trap music. Period. Legend for that. But as a rapper, like just as a rapper, I don't think he's as talented as the next three. Big Boy at 3, Ludacris at 2, Andre 3000 at 1. I think those. First of all, Atlanta has some amazing rappers. Putting this list together, Atlanta has some great rappers. Atlanta also has some trash rappers, but Atlanta has a lot of good rappers, like who deserve to be in some top 5s. I was gonna put CeeLo Green in one because CeeLo, even though he's more of a singer, CeeLo Green can rap his tail off. But I couldn't put him over these 5. So
Okay.
that's my list.
All right. So my list. Number 5, I had to go with Jeezy. I mean, when he came out, like he legit.
No man.
I feel like he almost created a sub culture of Atlanta rap. Because like there was a lot of people that came out that copied him. Like pretty much everybody on my list was copied. So I gotta go number 5, Jeezy. Number 4, I had to go with Luda.
Yep.
I mean, you really don't have to explain it. Like to me, he's one of the best. He could be I would consider him one of the best rappers of all time. Like I think he's incredibly underrated.
Yeah.
But every track he gets on is a banger.
Yep.
Every track Luda gets on, he is a banger. Number 3, I had to go with T.I. And the only reason I put him over Luda, and it's not because I think he's a better rapper or whatever, is because of, like Morgan said, his hand in creating trap music. Like that's the only reason I put him over Luda. That's it. Number 2 and number 1, if I could have put them as both number 1, I would. But because I ain't want to cheat y'all, number 2, Big Boy. Number 1, Andre 3000. You could flip them. You could switch them. I don't really care. You can't. I hate the way people, they credit Andre 3000, but they don't act. They act like Big Boy ain't one of the best rappers of all time.
Andre and Big Boy are both amazing rappers. Like Andre got the shine because of his quirkiness, I think.
Yeah.
But Big Boy was consistent from the beginning to the end.
And in the end.
And yeah.
Both of them. Incredible rappers. So that's my list. I like you said, there's a lot I left off. Killer Mike was hard to keep off. Who else? You know who was hard to keep off?
Yeah.
Donald Glover.
Yep. I like Jid a lot, but he has not been rapping long enough to be put on this list. I think Jid will eventually get there though if he keeps rapping because that dude is dope. Do y'all consider Lil Jon a rapper or is he more a producer?
Nah, he's a producer. That's why I ain't put Jermaine Dupri on.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I like B.O.B. used to be dope back in the day, but I don't know what happened to him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like to me, the people I put on.
Justin is a Future fan, so he would say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'd be liking that.
Hey man, listen. I mean, y'all look. Like I said, if
ain't no way I could put Future on this list.
We can
start.
We can start
none
doing
of the people on my list.
We can start doing lists. We can start doing lists that are just people we like.
He can't rap better than nobody on either of our lists.
I can't see it. I don't.
I'm sorry.
I haven't heard a Future verse that I've ever been impressed by.
I don't know many Future songs, to be honest with you. That's
I've heard,
me though. Y'all know me.
I've heard his music, and I give you that. His impact might be crazy.
It ain't impact like the rest of them.
I have never heard of Future, and I was like,
I think that's.
You think his impact is greater than Jeezy?
Future's impact. The reason Future, again, I am not a huge Future fan at all. right?
Tell me about his
But
impact.
this
Like
is
y'all
not-
saying,
this is
what does his
generation.
impact mean?
Future's impact is on this generation and other Atlanta rappers in this generation.
But how?
Yeah, but the people on our
The
list
sound,
impacted him. Everybody
but
that's
that- you-
doing
but
it
you
now,
can ar-
everybody that's doing it now.
But we've had that conversation 50 times. We've
Yeah,
had that
you was
conversation
wrong
50
before.
times.
You wrong now.
Yeah. All right. Well,
You still wrong.
yeah, let me talk about that.
Okay, what you meant? I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
But no, my point is like when you talk about, it's like a Mount Rushmore, right? Like who laid the foundation for Atlanta rap? That's everybody on my list. Like when you think of it, when you close your eyes and think of Atlanta rapper, I don't see Future. But like you,
because
what you
that's
said,
not-
it's a generation. That's fine, but
I acknowledge the generation that he's from. It's the same as like when we talk about rap and you want to exclude Drake. People do it all the time, but if we're talking
that's
about
not the same.
Yes,
Drake's impact has been significantly more on a larger scale than Future has, proportionally.
Okay.
Drake is literally crossed like age like generations. Like there are people who are fans of, or well, until this dude nuked his career. But until then, they was all rocking with Drake. I don't think a lot of people. I don't think Future crosses generations in the same way that like Ludacris does, or T.I. Like T.I. crosses generations.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't see it, but if somebody could show it to me, like in a slide deck or something, I would.
You want a slideshow? You want a PowerPoint?
If you're saying that his impact is now, what's the girl? Ain't Sexy Red from Atlanta? Like,
So who do y'all think are the biggest rappers right now?
right now, Drake still, Kendrick Lamar,
Kendrick Lamar.
most of the pop stuff. I don't know.
Okay. So that's part of my point.
But we
Our
just made your
generation-
point. You asked us who the
No.
biggest ones, and those are the ones we know
It-
because
that-
they cross
but-
barriers.
But that's my no, it's not about them. That's what I'm saying. It's not about them crossing
But
barriers.
you're talking about impact, though.
It's what I'm saying is it's generational. So the people, my daughter does not go back to listen to T.I. and Ludacris. She does not. This is her generation. That's what she's listening to.
That's
I
fine.
didn't go back to listen to Curtis Blow. I didn't go back to listen to LL Cool J. I didn't go back to listen to again. That's a different those are differences of people. I'm just telling you, this generation to this generation, the top rappers are like Blueface, NBA YoungBoy, Lil Baby.
Okay, cool. Would you say that they're better rappers than like somebody from another generation?
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm asking
can't
you.
disparage what
You made
don't need
your
to ask
list.
me
I'm
because
asking you.
But that's what I'm telling you is what the point that I'm trying to make is my opinion on what Future's impact is can't be it.
I'm asking you because if you made the list, right?
I'm making a list based on the only reason I know about Future like that is because of other people's speech about his impact on the game, especially right now. I've heard that, and I don't even listen to Future.
Yeah, but if we're talking about best though, like is his impact enough along with his skill to be better than what was your list? Give me your 5. Because you had him at like 4, right?
Jeezy, Luda, Future, 3 Stacks, T.I.
Okay. So when you think of like Ludacris, your daughter doesn't go back and listen to Luda.
She knows who he is, but she's not going back to listen to him.
So you think you don't think Luda has put out something that she's listened to and liked?
Maybe, but Future's put out stuff that I've listened to and liked. But that doesn't make me a fan.
I didn't say you had to be a fan. I was just asking.
And he's a fan. He's a fan.
So, but my point, my only point is generationally, there will always be differences like this. It's just the same as when
That's
you have
fine.
an R&B conversation and you
That's
say,
fine.
and my grandmother's, you know what I'm saying, favorite artists would be Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Patti LaBelle,
That's
Gladys Knight.
fine. I'm
right?
okay with it.
She's not gonna bring up Beyonce. She's not gonna bring up, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a generational.
I don't know.
thing.
Again, I think Beyonce is an artist that has transcended generations.
There are always artists that transcend generations.
Yeah, but that's why
Future
they're
is a part
so
of that.
good. But that's my point. They are so good that they can have people from previous generations look at them and go, "Yeah, they're good." Like that's to me real impact.
But Future is a part of that. Is my point. He's
Well, and
doing
that's something I disagree.
So yeah, I mean, like if you don't believe me, Google it. Ask your
I
kids.
believe you. I believe you. Just like there was one time with Soldier Boy was the hottest dude around, and you could talk about his impact and everything like that. I believe you.
Soldier Boy does have an impact.
Right. He probably, honestly, he might have more impact than Future. But that don't mean that I like if we're talking about best.
I mean,
we
he's the
taking
best,
in,
though.
huh?
That don't
But
mean
that's what I'm saying. We taking in account when we take normally when we do these lists, we taking in account of everything. So like I would say, fine, you know what? Future has his impact is great, but he's still, even if you take into his account his impact, and let's say Jeezy, like you got Jeezy before him. I would look at them and go, okay, but which one is the better rapper? Like once, because I would argue that Jeezy and Future's impacts are kind of they cancel each other out, right? No,
I don't know.
I think it's about equal because when Jeezy was at his height, he was probably Future before Future.
Okay.
Hold on.
For anyone that is wondering, Google it. Ask your kids,
Kendra,
grandkids.
you like Future? Who's that? I don't. Yeah. Okay. My kids only listen to gospel music though, so I don't know.
That ain't in my business.
They be listening to Lecrae.
That's good though.
Where's Lecrae from? Is he from Atlanta?
He is.
Is he for real?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I should have put him on the list.
Pretty sure. Fairly certain.
I think he is.
He's originally from Houston.
Back door.
Hey, I like it. Good list. Good list, y'all. Great show. I'm proud of y'all.
I'm gonna go listen to the rest. I'm gonna listen to this DNC because I don't want to miss Barack and Michelle. Everyone else should listen to them as well.
Yep.
Who is this?
If you have not seen Ellie and Romulus, you should. If you have not watched Midnight Mass, you should.
I'm gonna need you to let the Midnight Mass go, man.
I won't. I'm not.
You gotta let it go. It's like years now.
No.
I'm gonna watch.
That's how good it is. That's how good it is.
Danny, you gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it.
It is one of the best commentaries on religion that I've ever seen in my life.
I feel like Danny wouldn't like it.
It's some of the best acting I've ever seen, especially in a miniseries like this. The guy that plays the priest absolutely deserves multiple Emmys. The chick that played Beverly Queen. It's good.
Pretty good.
Thing on sitting here drawing while we're talking is a good thing, man.
I can't do it. That's why I wait until this show's over, and then I go do some work.
I'll start doing this more often.
The chick that played Beverly Keane, she deserves an Emmy. Like I said, I don't know. Everybody got their own bag, but to me, if you're a religious person, you should definitely watch Midnight Mass because it is a masterpiece. It is about There are very few things that I've seen in my life that I would rate above it. It's that good. So but again, you definitely don't have to. I'm gonna go watch it again. But it's just like a reiteration, and it has some of the most beautiful scenes. Yeah, it has some very awesome emotional scenes in it. So what else? What else did everybody be watching?
I don't know, but I gotta go soon. I gotta get to work, man.
House of Dragon. No.
All right.
I ain't
All right,
gonna
Jamal.
talk about that.
Have a good night, bro.
I mean, if I log off, this show's over.
Oh yeah, we're good. I love y'all as always. We will see y'all next Tuesday. Y'all throw topics out there in the group page and let us know what y'all want to do. Continue to tell people about us. And
Speak of Atlanta, if you're in the Atlanta area in 2 weeks, I'll be at Dragon Con.
yep, that too. There you go.
Big show, big show.
And Kickstarter for Lumberjackson graphic novel to come soon. So if you have not already followed, go do it before I get mad. But yeah, love y'all. See y'all next Tuesday. And some